You can't trust your eyes anymore. What used to be obvious is now almost impossible to see, and if you're relying on visual clues alone, you're already behind. I'm Alan, and I break down practical ways to understand and use technology. The image on the screen looks completely real. The lighting is right, the details look perfect, and there are no obvious glitches anywhere. But it's completely fake. In the past, you could rely on simple tricks to spot fake AI images. Count the fingers, look for weird faces, check for distortions, look for obvious broken details. Those methods used to work, but not anymore. AI has rapidly improved and fixed many of those problems. Most of the obvious errors are gone, and what's left is much harder to detect. Even if you look closely, you may still be asking yourself, is this real? Fake content is getting better, faster, and cheaper to produce. Anyone can generate realistic images in minutes, and once those images are online, they can spread instantly. AI-generated content used for expression, video work, training, art, or products can be perfectly fine. But in today's world, a lot of AI-generated content is also being used to deceive people. A few examples include deepfake scams. This is where AI is used to impersonate family members, executives, or officials to steal money. Misinformation and fake news. Using realistic images or videos to push false narratives. Identity impersonation. Using fake profiles, emails, or messages posing as real people. Phishing and social engineering. These are AI-generated messages designed to trick individuals. Market manipulation. Using fake announcements or visuals to affect stocks or crypto. Reputation attacks. The use of fabricated images or videos to damage people or organizations. Romance scams. This involves using AI-generated personas used to build trust and steal money. Fake evidence. Creating altered or generated media to mislead in disputes or claims. Most people still look at something and ask, does this look fake? That question feels natural, but it's no longer the right way to think about it. The better question is, can I verify this? Because today, spotting fake content isn't just about what you see, it's about what you can confirm. Start with the source. Where did this come from? Who posted it first? Is this someone you know or have seen before online? Is it a reputable channel or source? I often take the name, handle, or some small piece of information from the content and do an independent search. I want to see if I can find more information about where it came from. If it's content from someone I should know, I look carefully at the email address or website URL. Sometimes fake addresses have extra letters, missing letters, or small changes that make them look almost real. Can you trace the content back to an original version? Real content usually has a trail. Fake content often doesn't. If you can't answer those questions, that's your first red flag. A simple rule is this: if you can't find the source, be suspicious of the content. Next, look at the context. Not just the image, but the situation itself. Does it actually make sense? Or does something feel slightly off? Real life is messy. Things are uneven, inconsistent, and unpredictable. AI-generated content often looks too clean, too perfect, or too consistent. That subtle difference can be a clue. If something feels suspicious, check if it existed before. Take a screenshot and run a reverse image search. You may find the same image used in a completely different context. That's a very common tactic. Sites like Google Images allow you to upload an image and search for similar matches. I'll put a link to this and other sites I've mentioned in this video in the notes below. You can still look for visual errors, but don't rely on them. Shadows, perspective, strange reflections, or distorted text can still help. But they are now secondary clues. They support your conclusion. They don't prove it. Sometimes the file itself tells a story. Low resolution, heavy compression, or repeated reposting can all matter. None of these prove something is fake by themselves, but together they add useful context. Some content now includes digital markers or provenance data. These can help confirm where something came from, but most content still does not include them. So treat that information as a bonus, not absolute proof. Sites like Content Credentials, based on C2PA standards, let you upload an image to see if it includes valid credentials. But this is still new and not widely available across all content. But wait, there's another danger here. If you start doubting everything, you can lose reality too. People are already dismissing real content just because it looks suspicious. Real videos are being called fake, not because they are fake, but because people now expect AI mistakes. And sometimes real-world imperfections get mistaken for AI errors. So before you believe or share something, ask yourself, who posted this first? Does the situation make sense? Can I verify it somewhere else? If you can't answer those questions, pause. Seeing is no longer believing. Verification matters more than intuition. The people who understand that are much harder to fool, and the ones who don't are exactly who this content is designed for. Don't just trust what you see, verify it. That's how you stay ahead. If this helped, subscribe for more practical ways to understand and use technology.